Hello, everybody. Welcome to your online English lessons. Do you have time for a few quick questions? I see you are enjoying your quarantine with your family, enjoying your time at home. But do you ever stop and think if what you do is sustainable? And do you know what sustainable development means? This is what we are going to learn today. By the end of this video, you will be able to identify and recognize the requirements of sustainable development. You will also be able to know the basic elements of development and the signs of underdevelopment. Let's get started and define sustainable development. Sustainable development is the ability to maintain a certain process or state that remains for a long time. It means to make the world a better place for everyone without destroying the possibilities for the next generations. If you wonder if something is sustainable, you can ask yourself, can we do this over and over again forever? Can we maintain a certain process for a long time? Is it possible? Yes, we can. Through social progress, economic development, and also taking care of the environment. So what are the basic elements of development? The first element, good infrastructure. This means transportations, highways, tramways, transportation facilities, telecommunication networks, and water supplies. We also need strong economy. The increase in the production of goods and services, increases in labor force, technology, and human capital. You can see in the picture the labor force. Computer education. This is the process of learning using a computer as a tool in education. Word processors for writing, spreadsheets for mathematics and science, and databases for organizing information. Medical and scientific progress. Of course, we need well-equipped laboratories, advances in science and technology. Modern building or modern architecture. Modern design, modern style of a building, as you see in the picture. Give chance to young people to set their own projects effectively. Of course, young people, young entrepreneurs need opportunities, need chance, need to give a chance. They need an opportunity to set up their own business, their own projects. For example, we can take Muqawalati as an example. It's a good program for young people and young entrepreneurs. It helps them set their own business, and that's a really good element of development. Investments, of course. Investment means the act of putting money into a business, investing money to start or expand a project. Enhancing intellectual freedom or improving intellectual freedom. Of course, here we are talking about freedom that allows people to think about or study what they want. Freedom of expression, freedom of opinion. That's what we mean by intellectual freedom. Fighting dishonesty. You can see in the picture, that's what we call corruption. All right? So I don't need to give money so as to get a document. All right? I should fight dishonesty and this kind of acts. encouraging education. Of course, I should sensitize people and make them aware about the importance of education. Education is important. As I told you last time in an example in conditional type 1, the question was, what will happen if you don't get a good education? If I don't get a good education, I won't get a good job. I won't be a good citizen. Now, what do you think are the signs of underdevelopment in a country? Pollution, water pollution, and air pollution. Of course, at the very beginning, in this video, we talked about taking care of the environment. I should take care of my environment wherever I go, in my neighborhood, my surrounding, in the beach, everywhere. I shouldn't throw rubbish and waste. And of course, we suffer from air pollution, factories, fuels, traffic jam, etc. That's another sign of underdevelopment, which really destroys the country. Child labor. This is another serious problem. It refers here to the exploitation of children through any form of work that deprives them from their childhood. A child needs to play, needs to have fun, needs to enjoy his childhood. He doesn't need to work at an early age or wake up early in the morning to go to work. Overpopulation, another serious problem the world needs to deal with. Of course, overpopulation is the condition of being populated with excessively large numbers. You can see in the picture. Traditional agriculture. Here, we are talking about the natural style of farming, which may cause harm to animals and to the environment as a whole. Here you have a picture that shows traditional and modern agriculture. Of course, modern agriculture uses sophisticated, developed, modern machines that facilitates farming, unlike the traditional natural style of agriculture. Noisy atmosphere. Of course, that's another problem. Noisy, let's say, environment. Talking in a loud voice, having that noisy atmosphere is also a sign of underdevelopment. Yes, another serious problem, water scarcity problems. The lack of water in villages, in the countryside, all right, problem of having water, that's also a sign of underdevelopment and a serious problem in societies. Now, think globally but act locally. This refers to the argument that global environment problems can turn into action only by considering ecological, economic, and cultural differences of our local surroundings. So we are responsible. We have to take care of our environment. We have to think about that and take care of our planet. I hope this video is useful for you. Please feel free to ask me any question. Take a good care of yourself. All the best.